Alright, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about the serializable interface in Java. That's going to let us save our objects to a file and load them back when we want to use them again. So, a little scenario here, we have our class car, and in order to use serializable we have to say implement serializable because it is an interface. And we're going to go ahead and get started here. We have our path to the file, and we have our car that we want to save. So let's go ahead and save that. We're going to have two methods here called save car and load car. I'm going to go ahead and use those, and I'm going to do, just to test it out, we're going to say new car.honk. That's going to honk the car. Alright, so first what we're going to want to do is we're going to save the car, and to do that we're going to need a few tools. We're going to need to use a file output stream, which is very similar to the buffered readers that we've used before. In fact, everything looks pretty similar. We're going to go ahead and take in the path to the file as an argument. And that's giving me an error because we have to catch an exception, like so. Now, next what we're going to want to do is we're going to make an object output stream, and that's going to let us write our object to the file, like so, and it wants a catch clause there. And the next thing we're going to want to do is we want to write our object, write object, and the object we're going to write out to the file is our car that we're passing in right there. So this car is going into here, it's being passed into here, and written right here. And once we're done writing our stuff, we're going to go ahead and close the file. So that's the code that's going to save our car to the text file. Okay, so we're done with that. We're going to go ahead and load the car. And that's done in a pretty similar manner. What we're going to do is we're going to have a file input stream, like so. And the file input stream is going to take in the path, just like the file output stream, and just like the buffered readers and writers. And it's giving us a little warning here because it needs to be in a try catch. So we're going to go ahead and surround the try catch. And then once we're done making the file input stream, we're going to make the object input stream, and that's going to be object input stream. I'm going to set that equal to a new object input stream, and as an argument it's going to take in the file input stream that we just made. Okay, and it's going to want to add a catch clause that's going to catch the IO exception, just like the last tutorials. Okay, so now that we have our object input stream, we're going to want to read in the object. So we have obj_in dot read object, like so, and it might want us to cast this to a car. Now, why is it doing that? Well, read object is going to return an object, and because everything inherits from object, that works just fine. We can just cast it, and it wants us to add a catch clause there. No big deal. That's gonna just check for the class not being found. So once we're done reading in our car object, we're gonna go ahead and close down our file input stream, and that should load our car. And once everything runs through, it'll just return it right down there. So we're done with that method. So just again, high-level review. We have our path to the data file, and we have our car object. We're going to save it, and we're going to load it, and we're going to make it honk. So let's go ahead and run it, and as you can see, it says beep, just like over there. So our object was loaded successfully. Thanks for watching.